a marvelous night for a moon dance.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wisdom of the Wine podcast. My name is Thomas Juliana.
I'm Warren Lewis.
So what we've been looking to talk about on this podcast, well, Mr. Ronanelli, our professor, actually just switched it up. We wanted to go delve into historical concepts, but we're actually going to have to change that here. What we're going to be talking about is me and Warren's study abroad experience. We're both from the East Coast of America, so there was a bit of a culture shock when it came to coming to Florence, Italy. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, they're very well dressed, very well mannered. They have it's very different culturally. It's a different flow and speed of life here. I would also like to mention that our dear friend and roommate Aiden is not with us.
Third podcast member, Aiden Painter. He unfortunately caught gout from eating too much Florentine steak recently, but he will return. He's been drinking too much wine. He got the king's illness eventually.
Yeah, but he will join us for
He will be joining us for the following episode.
To do this preliminary episode to really,
We wanted to introduce you to the concepts we're talking about. So what I really loved about Florence was all the churches. I really love that kind of artwork. And also I love history, so I love going to the museums, seeing, who the Florentines fought, primarily the Venetians and the Milanese. I find that very fun to learn about. Well, what about you? What do you like about Florence?
I think the architecture is very interesting, and just the way that people talk in general. They have a lot of expressions that don't literally mean what it means, such as grazie mille, which is thank you a million, which isn't something that we really ever say in America. And they just have a lot of different expressions to represent themselves in different ways that I never really experienced in America. And that's something really new and interesting to me that I enjoy.
Yes. I also really enjoyed talking to the Florentine people and getting kind of the reverse of what we're doing, getting their idea of what America's like. Talking to the professors, talking to the locals, and sometimes they'll give you a positive view, and sometimes you'll hear stuff that you're not really used to hearing as being an American.
Yeah, it's an interesting, gives you a new perspective on life and how I guess our people are perceived, even though we are all like one people objectively. But it's different to see how different cultures have evolved and deviated throughout time.
I do love the food. Food is absolutely amazing. The church is incredible. The artwork. I mean, I've just never seen anything like that. It's the best thing we have. Maybe the Liberty Bell. Nothing.
Yeah. You got Statue of Liberty. We got that giant ball of just TV screens that lights up. And
yes. We had the modern stuff we had, but
a lot of casinos.
A lot of Walmarts. I mean, it's just coming over here is a whole new animal.
And we got football.
We do have American football.
We'll touch on that.
We'll touch on that later.
But anyway, I think that's the conclusion of our first episode of Wisdom of Wine.
Yes, Wisdom of the Wine.
We
will have wine in the next coming episode.
With Aiden.
Hopefully he gets over gout from the steak he's been eating. Thank you.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance 'neath the cover of a October sky.